Now with the new remake of the 1992 classic White Men Can't Jump, Sinqua Walls and Jack Harlow star in the roles made famous by Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Let's take a look.
You don't make any sense. No injuries, you're in good shape. Why are you still playing pickup?
Look, I'm not one of your poor little black boys looking for a father figure, all right? I need a coach. I don't need a mentor, and I damn sure don't need a friend. What I need is for you to show up on time, stand in the corner and hit some open shots. Maybe play a little bit of defense. That's it.
Wow. A lot to unpack there. I mean, how could I say no to that?
How can you say no to that? We are joined now by Sinqua Walls himself. Good morning to you, sir.
How are you?
I am well. So you play Kamal, Wesley Snipes' character, opposite of the chart-topping rapper Jack Harlow. This was his first movie. This was actually old hat for you. Right. How did Jack do?
He did amazing. I mean, he really came in as a teammate. He came in ready to play. He was professional. He was prepared. He was focused, and he was almost a method actor at some points, and it really created a world where we could really play naturally off each other.
Now, I understand that you actually met Woody Harrelson on a plane several years back. Tell us about that.
One of my first really, I guess, notable jobs in the industry was this TV show called Friday Night Lights. And
I think we've heard of that.
If anyone's heard about Friday Night Lights, I happened to be on it for a little bit. Jamarcus Hall, shout out to that character. And I was actually flying back from Austin, Texas one time, and I was sitting in the wrong seat. One of my cast members was like, look, no one's gonna get on the plane, you should just sit in this seat right here. And I was like, I don't wanna sit in this seat because it might be someone else's seat. He's like, no, just sit there. No one's gonna, it's late, and we're flying back on a red eye or something. No one's on the plane, I'm sitting in this seat. They're about to close the doors, someone walks in, and the last person on the plane, and it's Woody Harrelson. And I'm sitting in his seat. And I was like, oh, he's about to kick me off the plane. And so they go, sir, this is his seat, you're gonna have to get up and this whole thing. And he goes, let him sit there. A seat's a seat. And then he ends up sitting in front of me, which is not his seat, and he turns around and he offers me some raw food. He's like, you hungry? I was like, no, man, I'm good.
Very nice.
But it was so kind. And that was the first time we ever met.
Might we see a cameo appearance?
In this?
Yes.
Honestly, no.
Oh, no. Oh, boo. Okay. All right. So, but you're actually a real basketball player. I mean, you played college basketball at University of San Francisco. So how about Jack? Did you have to show him a thing or two? Can he actually jump?
You know what's funny is Jack is super athletic, and I think that was the surprising thing to me. And like everyone always asks that question, can he actually jump? The movie's called White Man Can't Jump, but that white man can jump.
And you have said, oh no, okay, all right. So you have said that White Men Can't Jump, the original movie back in 1992. I mean, you must have only been like 7 or 8 at the time, but you've said that it was one of your favorite movies of all time.
Iconic. I mean, growing up a basketball head and being a gym rat that I was, playing basketball with my friends, we had 5 movies. I want to say it was White Men Can't Jump, it was He Got Game, it was Glory Road, it was Sunset Park, and then the one with Samuel L. Jackson, I can't even remember. Coach Carter.
Okay,
Coach
got it.
Coach Carter.
How much pressure did that put on you to now actually be acting in one of your favorite movies of all time?
You know what? It was less than pressure. It was more of a responsibility. And I was like, okay, once I got this opportunity, I knew I had to lock in. Because for me, I think when you get the opportunity to reboot something or retell something, and those guys, as actors, are so iconic to me, and the story means so much to me, I was like, well, let me make sure that I do my best to just honor it. And make sure I show up every day prepared, make sure I show up every day understand the responsibility. I didn't feel the pressure, I felt the responsibility to prepare and make sure that I brought my best to the project, brought my best to my castmates, my teammates, my crewmates, everybody. So that way I was like, I kind of went back into athlete mode, legitimately. And I was like, all right, let me lock in every day. So if my call time's 6, let me make sure I'm there at 5:30 so I'm prepared for whatever we have to do. And then I know I've done it all to give it all so that hopefully we'll be successful.
And you're making all your own shots.
Yeah, I actually made all my own shots. I actually, you know, surprisingly enough, because I hadn't shot in a while and everybody was like, you're really good. And I was like, you know what? There was a time.
You know. This is my thing.
There was a time.
And quickly before I let you go, so you brought up Friday Night Lights. That was 15 years ago. You've said before that almost didn't happen. You were making other plans.
I was definitely making other plans. I was kind of making like unilateral plans. So ultimately, when I was in school, I got out of school and I was like, okay, let me go to grad school, and either I'm going to go to grad school or I'm going to pursue acting full force. And I sat down and I would say, whatever someone's religious denomination is, you follow it. But I really like looked up to the sky and I was like, look, if it's supposed to be for me, then something is going to happen. And if not, then I'm going to go full force into grad school. And I had been doing a series of auditions and getting nothing. And I was, you know, going through workshops and getting nothing. And then I auditioned for this one show. I ended up getting a call from my then manager when I was sitting in class. I walked outside. She said, you booked it. You got it. I was like, I got what? She's like, Friday Night Lights, you leave in a week. I said, okay, cool. And so then I go back in class, I grab my books and I leave. My teacher goes to me, or my professor goes to me. She goes, where are you going? I said, I'm not coming back.
Oh.
I said, I got a job. Bye. And I never came back.
We're glad it all worked out for you, Sinqua. Such a pleasure to talk to you. White Men Can't Jump begins streaming Friday on Hulu.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.